Hello guys. This is just a strange video. It's it's about we were requested to war prep in my country. So our government asked us to get certain items, and this is video 2 about this. The first video was more about, we got all those sort of chemicals when you put in to rinse the water and stuff. But this is the little haul, and you know what? I just opened this and I barely could get it to fit back into the container. So I thought that I would open this one together with you guys because I probably won't be able to fit everything in it as it came. So I, for myself, want to see footage of how did it actually look when I opened it. This was like Tetris to get so far this way into the box, but it's still not in the box. But my hubby wants us to keep it in the box because when you just have it out like this, you can't really just by looking at it know what the hell it is. So this image is much more helpful. Don't you love that it's called a mess cookware kit? Like, it's so describable of, what's coming out of my kitchen. A mess. Okay, let's see. I just opened this and it was a puzzle to get it back in. It's for 2 people and it comes with a carabiner thingy here, which is nice because it can hang and dangle outside your backpack and air dry. And then it comes with 2 small cups, and they're like really small. Like, look at my hands. So I guess the tea kettle is not that large after all. And then it comes with this, and this is like new science for me. I got no clue how to work this. I look at the instruction and I still cannot figure out. It's some sort of a burner. I think you're supposed to put this somehow to a little gas flask or something. And then you can latch it onto a thing on your gas flask. So if you're not working with a fire, you can get your flames from this. Yeah, it's I think it would be smart to figure out how it works one day. Just have a play camp out in the yard and then get a little bit confident in using some of these stuffs. This is so cute. Look at this. This is so clever. It's a tiny bag. It's a fold-out collapsible spoon and a fork and a knife. And the knife is not like a cutting knife. It's just yeah. Luckily, it's made out of metal. It's not made out of plastic, so it will last. But when I saw this, I was thinking about, we should have these in our lunch boxes, because I got the lunch boxes that I have used for a long time, where the cutlery is in plastic. So I really like the feeling of these metal ones. Okay, now comes the teapot. It's super cute, but also very tiny. It's made out of aluminum, so it weighs like nothing. Look, this is how it looks. And it is so tiny, so I think it would actually only fill up these 2 cups, and then that's it. But it's so lightweight. It's like it feels like a toy. And then this is a pot where I think you take these out, and then it will be like the handle to grab on it for the fire. Listen to me, I don't even know what I'm doing here. And this is like a frying pan, and then this is the lid. But then my question is, how the heck are you supposed to dangle this tea kettle on top of a fire? Or yeah, I just got questions, like how are you supposed to? You need in my imagination, you need some sort of a grid that all of this can rest on. Or at least some wires where it can hang from above, and then attach itself through a hook to the fireplace. Oh, look, now start this game of Tetris one more time, where I'm trying to fit everything. Everything is so compact. And disclaimer, the lid was not in the bottom of this sack down here. So when I first opened it up, the lid was actually on top of everything. But I cannot get it back into that. I don't know how they collected it. But yeah, that's supposed to be a kit for just one person. And it does seem fair. Like, it does seem like one meal, person thing meal. So I'm glad that we only got one of these, because I don't want to stock up too much for this. So that's the camping thing. Okay, guys, this is the one that I'm really weird. Okay, let's assume that this could be converted into an art bag, you know, in the future. Then I think it's super clever, all these, like, this is Velcro, so you can attach it to anything. Like, also straps here, attach it if you, like me, I have a tricycle, a bike with 3 wheels. I could attach this to the steering. So this is a very interesting bag, I feel. And then it opens up, and everything is repositionable when it comes to these latches here. That I really think it's not that bad for an art bag. And then you can hook on things here with your carabiner thingy. And then this is also something that I could imagine could be hooked on to a bicycle or something. Okay, let's open this up. I would think that you would do like this. Oh, and this is where the footage come in handy, because I need to be able to close this like this when I'm done looking at it. Oh my god. Okay, first I need to tell you guys what this is. Our government asked us to collect a to-go bag, and this is what supposedly should be in a to-go bag. So let's check it all out. I am not an outdoorsy kind of person. Oh my god, this is like the tiniest garden shovel and a pickaxe that I have ever seen. Okay, and then you can screw this in the bottom so it's kind of stands firm. You can decide just to have just this or just the pickaxe. You know what? I once was stuck in the icy snow with my car, where we lived in a very rural area where the snowplow did not come frequently. And then I experienced that my car slided out and then went backwards and then sort of got stuck in a pile of snow. So I had to dig with my hands, dig out the snow and make a little hill so that the wheel could continue. I would have loved to have a shovel like this in the car back then. Seriously, guys, seriously. So I think this is one of the items that when all this war threat is over, I might encourage my son to carry this in his car. Because it's good for if you're also at the beach and your car get a little bit stuck. Okay, this flaps out. Oh my god. Shiny things. Yeah, this is a compass. Oh, I completely forgot how to use this. I was in the Navy and got some basic military training, so I kind of know how to put this on a map and then let the arrow turn north with, you know, the coordinations on your maps. But I recall that we needed a string to, yeah, you need something, you need a string to carry it across your map to detect your route. So maybe that's why what this is for. I think I will add on a little piece of twine for this here, because then it's easier for you to read the map. But it's a super nice compass. Good quality. I wonder why they want it to be in brass. It's actually, it's a nice one. Maybe it's in brass because it catches your eye very quickly, so you kind of know where it is. Okay, what the hell is that? This is an antenna. It looks like an antenna. I'm not gonna open it in case my hubby wants to. Oh, this is fishing equipment. Look at that hook. Okay, I think we could do better than this. I think we have some stuff. Because you know what? It is so hard to catch anything. You need some sort of a fly end. Like, you know, an end with a fly. And then you need some weight also to this hook. And these, I guess they must be what they is meant to be the weight. But it is so... like plastic metal or something, such low quality metal that I don't even think that they would matter at all in the water. So I think we need to upgrade this for sure if we want to take this seriously. Oh, this is to make fire, to make sparks. Tændstål, they call it in Denmark. This is a steel part, and then this here is also a can opener, if you can see. You've got an indent right there, and also a ruler. Usually these are like just one thing at a time, so it's fun how they have pressed in several things like a ruler, a can opener, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's also a whistle. No, it's not. But it wouldn't have surprised me if they also have squeezed in a whistle on this gadget here. Oh, so filled with stuff. SOS help. What the hell is this? I'm a little bit in doubt what this gadget is for. Comes again with a lot of items where you can like open a can, and there's something you can cut with here. And there is some string here. And then, oh, there's a sun here and an arrow. Maybe you can actually use this string. Maybe this can actually be attached? No. Yeah, see, that could have been smart if these two here could go together somehow. Okay. This is a German flag. Don't know what would we use that for. It is a German flag. This is really nice. It's a wire. Looks like it's actually quite sturdy and strong. Yeah, it's good wire. It's not bendable. You know, it's like very sturdy, so it doesn't feel like jewelry wire or anything. And then, of course, this one here. Yeah, all metal. That's so cool. Sometimes they do things that are crappy, like the latch is of plastic and then the rest is metal, or this hook here is plastic and then the latch is metal. But this time it's like they did good on this one here. It's all metal. Okay, so far we are able to catch some fish and then make a fire. And we also have direction, and then this antenna. I wonder what this is. People who are doing camping will see that it's like a metal rod. So could it be that this is fire resistant, so you can actually build a fire with twigs that got like a Y composition in the end, and then this is a rod to pull over your fire to hold your pots? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. And this German flag confuses me. But it's a nice little mesh bag. Think about this as some sort of a future art bag. Then we got some elastic bands here. Oh, this is just like this here. And then with some twine and a little compass. It's actually kind of cute. I bet it's got like the perfect size for a water carrier, you know, so you can strap on your water. And this is for the belt, where you can hang something, whether it's a knife or it's like maybe for carrying your water. Actually, I keep saying that, but this might actually be if you have one of those. Do you remember those water bottles with that screw, and then it's like the shape of an oval shape? This could actually dangle from your side where you screw it on to this here, so it hangs like that. That would be like my best guess. Okay, this is a spork. like a spoon and a fork in once. Could it be that? Yeah. Oh my god. Also a knife. Okay, this is actually nifty. Like you have a spoon and then the tip is a fork. And then you have a knife also with a can opener. And then this handle here to protect one of the sides. And there is your whistle. I knew that there had to be a whistle. There's always a whistle in I almost wanted to call it a military equipment. There is always the mandatory whistle. I think they need the whistle because if you're dehydrated, you can actually be so dehydrated, and if you haven't talked with anyone for a long time, and it can actually happen in your own home, you know, if you haven't spoken with people or yourself for quite a while, and you get dehydrated, you can lose your ability to talk loud, shout. So that's why the whistle come in handy. So far, I'm thinking that if I had to put together some sort of to-go grab bag, I wouldn't have thought about half of these items here. Of course, this nylon rope is really nice. It's lightweight. It doesn't weigh much. It's like shoelaces, but because it's nylon, I think it's super sturdy. It just reminds me of nylon for a tent or something. Ooh, this is what I've been waiting to see. I wanted to see this. I think this is the knife. I have not held a professional camping knife in my hand. So I wonder if it got like some sort of a safety. This definitely is the blade to come out, right? So might one of these be some sort of a safety? No, it just comes out. Okay. But it locks in. We are allowed to carry 7-centimeter blade in Denmark. And since this was a bag with a German flag, I'm thinking that it might have been produced in Germany. So I'm just going to check the length of the blade. It is exactly 7 centimeters. So this would actually be legal for me to carry as some sort of a work tool. So at least it's not like a Rambo knife. Okay, I wonder how I get it back from the safety to lock it in. Oh, it's not even there. Oh, guess what, guys? I know that I'm not supposed to hold here because it's gonna lock this way. Wow, it is so strange that there is no instruction to this. I think you're supposed to do that without force. It feels wrong to just having to force it back. Oh my god. How to figure this out? It's definitely not this. It's going like nowhere. Maybe you need to... Okay, it's this thing here. You need to push it to release it. That is a very unsafety way for a knife to be locked. Okay, usually I would say you open it up and then you would have something on this end here that you could squeeze in so you can hold it like that and hold your grip away from the blade. But in this case here, you need to push in this right here and then release it and then lock it. Yeah, somehow I think the design of this knife is not... You know, this is supposed to be like a beginner's kit, you know, for a city slicker who just grabs this emergency bag and wilder it into the forest. Never have touched tools before, so suddenly it doesn't feel so secure. Okay, how do they ever put this under the elastic band? Oh, oh my god, I think it's an axe. I'm not even kidding. Oh, that is like, yeah, that is like the tiniest little axe ever. Oh, but it's heavy. I wonder how this handle works. You slide it down here. Now I feel that I don't want to Oh, look at this. You lock in the handle like this. And then you got a tool here. It's just like a Swiss Army knife in one. But if you don't want the tool, you can just fold it back. What is that? I feel like I'm gonna take them out, you know? Okay, I'm gonna take them out. I think they're supposed to be taken out. Can it be activated somehow? Oh, I'm sorry for being so quiet. I feel this is something that you're supposed to be able to take out. Do you push it from this side here? No. Maybe if you had like really strong fingers, but I don't, you would be able to take these out. Oh yeah, look at what you can do here. Like that was one thing. I seriously feel that these are meant to. Okay, I'm gonna slide this one back in here because there is another fella here. Oh, that's another knife. A blade that's like ruffled in the lower part of it here. I want to get this out. How would... Is this removable? No. Looking at it from the back, it's like it's got like different pins. Okay, maybe I should just leave it alone. This looks like a hammer, the head of a hammer, and this is a tiny axe, and it's heavy. It lies good in the hand. I can see this as a working tool and not just like a toy thing. This is actually not stupid at all. I would say like more than 1 kilo. This, you know, when it comes to axes and stuff, the more they weigh, the easier it is for you to actually use them for something. Okay, and then we got a pouch down here. There is this flashlight. Okay, they don't have any batteries yet. I think we need to put the batteries in. Let's see. There is a zoom on this flashlight here, where it helps you to measure out the distance. That is actually kind of cool. I never thought about that. Okay, this is the good stuff. This is what we don't have. These emergency blankets that helps you keep warm. We don't have any of that in our house. And a booklet. Oh, here's a booklet about everything that's in here. Maybe I can actually... all these must be in the medical. Okay, here it is. Yeah, look. Ah, it's on the top. On the top of the head of the axe was things to screw on things. And magnesiumslange. What's with that? Okay, I need to figure out what was in the shaft of the axe. Maybe my hubby can figure it out. Look at his foot at the shovel. I just showed you how small the shovel was. They have must required, like, oh, it was for a water bottle, that thing. They must have required the smallest model ever with the tiniest feet to take pictures for this advertisement, so that all our tools looks bigger, you know. There is not an easy access to this emergency bag in the back of this bag here. That's a little worrying. It's a first aid kit. It was tucked away really good. But it could be there without bent corners, so you can actually have a sketchbook this size, A6 size, in the back pocket of this bag here. Oh, I'm not going to take out any of these things. But yeah. Plastic tweezers, kits, scissors. Oh my god, look how small this is. Like, you know, it looks really like something that could be replaced with, like if you need a bag like this, you probably would need a pair of metal scissors also to go with it. So I think in time I might ask my hubby to substitute all the plastic items of this first aid kit with some good things that won't just break on you. Like you're out in the nature, guys, and need tweezers to take out some splinters, then you don't want to send plastic tweezers. So something is good and something is just pushing down the price so it's affordable. But I hope we never ever get a need for this. Oh, I forgot to put the safety cap on the axe. I kind of feel that at the moment we're gonna do as our government is asking, and collect this to-go bag thingy and then be ready, but with time, that the threat may be lifted, so I can take this bag and convert it into something else. And just use it for just one season as something else. So I feel that we get some usage out of the bag itself. And then I kind of feel that a lot of the items are going to end up as just extra tools in the car, maybe. Like the emergency radio and lamp, and then the shovel and the heat blanket could definitely be something I could see that we could put in the car. But yeah, this was the kit. There's an awful big pocket here. I wonder if I can close it up. I think that's some of the bad things about. Have you remember the first time when you were a kid and you got a sleeping bag, and then it came with that tiny little silky bag to carry it in? How impossible it was for you to get it back into that bag. I feel the same with most of these equipment here, that maybe you want to add something to it, but it's impossible because the bag itself is so compact. So, yeah, see, now I'm not able to latch it on. And I can't even prolong this strap right here. That's what I'm talking about, you know, like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do that on camera, but that's what I'm talking about these kits here. Like, they could just have given me just a little more length of this, so I would be able to latch it when I've stuffed it differently than they have. So. But okay, I hope you had fun. I know this was a little bit strange, but it was just a follow-up on that stupid list that we have to collect, and I still not have started on the pantry thing, so maybe this month I will see what I can do with the pantry situation. But I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.